Yeah.
Let's do it. Oh, there we are.
Hello. We're back.
Hey.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Did you miss us? I hope you did, because
I hope you did.
I'd be sad if you didn't. Welcome to session episode 3 of season 9 of Rivals of Waterdeep. Hi, everybody. It's us. We're here, and we love you. So let's go around and introduce ourselves. We're going to go around on the overlay to my left, starting with Tanya.
Hello, I'm Tanya, also known as Selise Sorio, your Oathbreaker Paladin / Blood Hunter, who's back from Tarami, and she brought a couple of new friends with her, so let's see what happens, because she's kind of a book nerd, and so you may get to see Selise nerd out over books, which no one has ever seen before.
Oh, I'm so excited. What are your pronouns?
Oh, sorry, both Selise and I are she, her. Thank you for the reminder.
No problem. Shaka, Shareef, all of the people who encompass you.
Hey, I'm Shareef. I'll be playing Shaka, Tiefling Warlock, Tiefling Celestial Warlock, I should say. And both of our pronouns are he, him.
All right, Virgil. Brian.
I was like, wait, who? What?
Why are the character names are first, and that's how I'm reading.
Okay. Yes.
Wow.
Hi.
Wow.
Brian, aka playing Virgil. Both our pronouns are he, him. Virgil is your new to the Rivals Aasimar sorcerer who is friendly, doesn't quite get why Candlekeep is so exciting, but since Kent is excited, Virgil is excited in his own way.
Excellent. And speaking of Kent, Eugenio.
Hi, everybody. I'm Eugenio. You might know me as DM Jazzy Hands. I am playing Kent, Tiefling Rogue, new friend to the Rivals, and Kent knows why Candlekeep is excited and is very excited and is, in fact, too excited to explain to Virgil why he is excited. Sort of a vicious cycle, except it's fun.
Fun only to Kent, but...
Well, that's sort of his barometer. I don't, what do you mean? You clarified something he thought was obvious.
Masood.
Hey guys, I'm Masood. My pronouns are he, him, and I play Gazrick Gnome, who's your merchant first, rock gnome druid second. His pronouns are also he, him, and very excited to go into Candlekeep. I think primarily because Gazrick can also do magic. Like, he's good at magic, but he doesn't really talk about it. And I think it'll be nice for him to be in a place where, I don't know, maybe he can learn a thing or two and perhaps gain a thing or two in terms of a new trade route. Who knows? Maybe the stall might have a new addition. We'll find out.
This little Candlekeep library.
It's on a rotation, except this library, you actually have to, it's a subscription service more than it is a fee. It's still a library.
Mm-hmm. Got it. And I am your dungeon master and murder bird monk Dahani. I'm LaTia. My pronouns are she, her. Dahani's pronouns are she, her. The NPCs vary because they are unique and wonderful individuals. So before we get started with the actual gameplay, which I know you are all so excited to see, we've got some sponsors that I'm going to pass over to Shareef so that he can do all that sponsory goodness.
Sponsory goodness is what I exist for. So let's start out with D&D Beyond. All our digital character sheets, our spells, NPCs, dice rolling if you prefer. And they do have that cool thing now where you can track the whole campaign's dice rolling. So I can see everybody's rolls, which is awesome. So make sure to check them out at dndbeyond.com. If you're in the chat, if you're listening to our live show Sundays at 12 p.m. Central, there will be a giveaway. So if you're in the chat, make sure to stay in there because you do have to be present to win some cool content from D&D Beyond. So make sure to check them out at dndbeyond.com. Our dice trays and vaults are provided by Wormwood, WYRM Wood. And you can check them out at wormwoodgaming.com. If you use the code RIVALS, you get free domestic shipping on your order there for some awesome wood. We're also proud to be sponsored by Die Hard Dice. So you obviously need stuff to go in those dice trays and vaults. So make sure to check out Die Hard Dice. And if you use the code Rivals Return at dieharddice.com, you get 10% off of your order. Eldritch Foundry, if you're down with minis, we don't use minis in our campaign, but if you want to use minis in yours, go to eldritch-foundry.com and use the code RivalsDND for 10% off. If you want some more awesome geeky swag, make sure to check out Stormcrow, shop.stormcrow.com. Use the code RIVALS for 15% off. And if you want to sound so silky smooth like the Rivals crew, go to crew.bluemic.com/rivals, and we will be giving away a mic today. So if you're in the chat, we will have a second giveaway for one of those cool little Yeti mics. So you also had to be present for that. So make sure that you are, if you're in here, that you stay here for a chance to get a new mic on the house.
Heck yeah. Those giveaways will be going through the show, but right now it is time for us to recap what happened 2 weeks ago, if we all remember. Get your whooshes ready, everybody. Previously on Rivals of Waterdeep.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
All right, what happened?
Let's see.
I was just remembering how to do the whoosh. I don't know.
yeah, that is what happened. We have whooshed for 2 hours.
We all practiced it. We got really good at it.
Very good.
Basically. It was downtime for y'all, so a lot of downtime shenanigans happened.
We had a good time at Trollskull Manor and in Waterdeep. Virgil and I took Selise out.
Yeah.
To relax a bit. That was fun. Dahani painted me something, and we found our new Rivals motto. We pay our artists here.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah. We basically met 3 awesome new characters last week.
Yeah.
First, Gazrick and Shaka went off to to find some stuff. I forgot the name of the place we went. Oh, Gond, right? Gond, yeah.
Yes.
Temple of Gond.
Temple of Gond.
We're looking for some parts for Brian to get him into a body of some sorts.
And we want to fully crank out.
Right, absolutely, 100%.
So we met Violetta, I believe is her name.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's her name. And then she introduced us to the person that we will already lay our lives down the line for, Mr. Zafir. Who was the Tinkerer, and he helped us get Brian into ambulatory Brian. So he's zipping around, zipping around as a toddler who just started to walk. He's going around. So meeting those 2 new people were awesome. And then a little later we met Amaya, who came from Candlekeep with a very important artifact that I had no idea LaTia was going to bring into the story, which delighted me so much. The book that Rin, who past castmate Brandon Dennis said he was writing in a completely RP'd moment.
100%.
Said he was writing an autobiography on Selise. And it turns out he actually made it, and they were looking to publish it, but had some questions about it, and they invited us to Candlekeep to sort it out.
And that is pretty much what happened and where we left off.
It was efficient. Well done.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah.
You all have inspiration.
What a way to start.
Well done.
Welcome.
That means we're gonna get rocked, guys.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh no.
That means we're gonna die.
I don't know what
but
you're
we'll
talking-
die with inspiration.
Absolutely. Maybe we'll die inspiringly.
Our
huh?
death will inspire others, perhaps.
Exactly. Look at that.
Or yes. Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Must be it.
So, the last session ended with Amaya and her companions, staying in the manor for the evening. You all kind of, there was the time of day that you all were eating is up in the air. So you can say it was lunch, you can say it was dinner. Either way, is there, before the morning comes and you all get started on your adventure, was there anything that you specifically wanted to pack, or anything you wanted to tell Duo and Brian who are staying behind? Just any kind of extra preparations y'all want to make before the journey begins.
Well, Shaka realizes that he did not, only him and Gazrick know about the dragon scale that Ashbourne sent. We agreed that Duo should probably not know about it. But we also know that Duo likes to reorganize people's rooms and use them for storage. So I want to, I guess, find Gazrick and discuss what we should do. Should we bring it? Should we tell the others about it? So I want to find Gazrick and talk about that.
Sure.
So I go to Gazrick's room and knock on the door.
You knock on the door and it opens up, and Gazrick is doing, hey, 18 push-ups. He's got 18 push-ups under his belt. It's an improvement.
God.
He's been continuing you actually hear him counting out to 17.
Yeah.
One more, but you can do one more. And he pushes all the way to 18 and then collapses down. Very proud of himself.
I actually get there at about maybe 11 and I stay because I want to hear how many you do.
Oh yeah, I love it. So Gazrick has no idea, and he's just like, personal best. All right, it's good. It feels nice. I thought I would stop after being in prison, but Gazrick, buddy, you're shaping up. Look at you. And I go to look in the mirror and I start flexing a little bit. And that's when I noticed you behind me.
Hey, how you doing?
You know what? Great. Honestly, great. I'm glad somebody saw that. I got a new PB, man. It was really good.
Yeah, well, you might want to get a towel or something, man.
Don't worry about it. And I do control wind and just wick myself dry.
Great spell usage.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll burn that spell out already.
Look, so before we go to Candlekeep, man, I just want to talk about what do we do with this dragon scale? Should we tell the rest of the group about it? Because it's pretty valuable, and I don't know if we want to bring it. Maybe there's something, I don't know, something in Candlekeep that would be, maybe we would need to buy, maybe expensive or something. What do you think we should do with this scale?
Okay. First off, we just got it. Let's
Yes.
not. I already asked you if you wanted me to smelt it down or try to flip it, and you said no.
No.
So I think let's keep that instinct, right? So if we go to Candlekeep and someone finds out we have it in the first place and is offering something specifically for it, questionable. We have money. We have other things. We have goods. Duo has been very diligent in the bookkeepings. I think predominantly, just frankly, we need to reach out. I mean, Kent and Virgil, maybe, but Selise first. Maybe they can clue them in. This is also something, but I don't know Ash. I know of them. I've heard stories. I've heard all of your tales, especially yours since coming back. But your time in Avernus was something I'm not present for, as well as sort of the bond that you all share around this gift. Selise was, so I think at the very least, their counsel matters here.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Because like we can definitely tell Selise. If we tell Selise, then we should tell like Tahani as well. I feel like I don't want to like leave anybody out.
Yeah.
Ken and Virgil, we don't really know that well, so I agree. Probably keeping it from them, but yeah.
I mean, if Selise vouches for them, then yes. But I think in the same way right now, let Selise decide.
Okay.
Mhm.
That sounds good. Yeah. So then we're gonna make plans to tell.
No, let's go right now. I mean,
let's go right. Okay.
Yeah, we're about to go. We should probably tell them before we leave.
That's pretty good, Gazrick. I was gonna, just tell the DM what we're gonna do, but you are ready, Gazrick. Yeah. You are aware, and let's go tell them right now. Right now.
Gazrick puts on a fresh shirt, a crisp white tee, pulls it out.
On a white tee.
That's what Gazrick wears. If you've not seen it, it's a white tunic, like
basically
it's crisp throughout all
and
of
like
them.
Some Air Force Ones.
Yeah, it's actually a kid's large, but because of his size, it fits. But he puts it on, goes back with you, and yeah, we just like maybe knock on folks' doors or try to gather them downstairs. I think. Does that sound right?
Mm-hmm.
Which do you do, and who do you go to first?
I think Tahani first, and then Selise, because at least that way we can find out if the circle needs to grow any bigger from there.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have an out of character question.
Yeah, what's up?
How big is this dragon scale?
It is about this big.
So you could, in theory, carry it with you and nobody would know you'd have it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Or
yeah,
that's
just
yeah.
Yeah. That was why I was having a conversation, because we could conceal it, like it's like a wallet. I'm imagining, like
or we could leave it behind,
or we could leave
play it like hide it somewhere.
Risk that duo find it and sell it. But yeah,
until we find out that this scale is like the key to this whole season, and we leave it behind a troll scale.
We'd have to go all the way back home. Okay.
Well, it's another road trip episode.
That's right. I will turn this caravan around.
Yeah. So let's go to Tahani and let's tell her.
All right, so you two...
Is Tahani
yes.
also interested in going to Candlekeep as well? Are they coming along with the group on that journey? Yeah, perfect.
Yes. Because I said so. Yeah, you go to Tahani's door. It is actually kind of like cracked open, and you can see her in there like fluttering around.
Like flying in your room? Like you're...
Well, you can see like there are... No. Her room is normal size. Like when I say fluttering, I just mean like she's moving about.
You went like that. I thought you were like zipping around. I was like, awesome.
How people...
Oh, when she gets excited, her wings kind of do this little flappy sort of thing. So...
Hey, Tahani.
Hey.
Oh, hi.
How's it going?
What can I do you for? I'm good. I'm working on a new painting.
Oh, what's the painting of?
I would say make me a perception check, but it's right there. There's probably like a 12 by 18 inch canvas that she's working on, and you see dark, it's kind of shapeless, like she's just kind of like sketching it out, but you see like dark reds and dark colors, and you see what is vaguely the shape of Selise in her her
blood hunter stuff.
Her blood hunter, and in her blood hunter costume, her blood hunter variant.
Very cool.
Cool.
Nice. Just
make sure. I mean, so far your drawings have been used for duos, drinks, and Rin's book. So just try to keep this one away. Away from folks.
I don't. I really need to kind of establish some sort of like licensure.
I can help
or
with that.
something.
I mean, for a fee, but of course.
Well,
Friends get a nominal, very nominal. But I mean, it's a lot of work I take on. But you won't
We don't
have to worry
charge
about
each
the
other,
thing.
guys.
I'll just.
We don't charge each other.
I mean, hey, guys, we're friends. But when we go into business, we got to put business ethics first. All right, we got to be fair.
I don't think the rivals are an incorporated corporation, so I think
Not
you're,
you're
we are
dreaming
not
too
an
small, bud.
we are not an LLC.
Dreaming way too small.
So,
Yeah.
but what brings you to my little corner of the manor?
we just wanted to argue about rivals being a business in front of you.
No, get out of here.
Oh,
No, we
okay.
have real stuff to discuss.
Oh, we do. Oh, right.
We needed to talk about something, but we wanted to go everyone present first. So, and you were on the list automatically. So, just wanted to, if you were say you were free at the moment.
I'm free.
Perfect. We're just gonna grab Selise and then.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go grab Selise then.
Oh, so okay. So now that I am free, I am going downstairs.
You're
Is that
following
what's
us.
happening?
Yes. Come on.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And Dahani will follow as Shaka goes to get Selise, who is doing
God.
what right now?
Selise was just like chilling in her room reading because she's actually, she likes to read, although none of you ever seem to think about this for 8 seasons. And she's well educated, so she actually does like to read when she's doing nothing. I know it's Troll Skull and she still has like her little carving room, but she hasn't been able to go back and do that since she returned, both literally and just emotionally.
Okay. So I'm gonna knock on your door. Boom, boom, boom.
Do you knock like you about to come in like the police?
No,
This is further evidence that Shaka is a narc. I'm gonna put it out there.
Open up.
Look, prison changes people, okay?
Yo. She like puts the book on her chest and looks over. Is something on fire? Who is it?
It's Shaka. But don't worry, I'm not here to ask you about how you're doing. Don't worry.
What did you come here for?
Hey, it's us too, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Gazrick and Nahani are here as well, so it's not just me. We just need to talk to everybody. We got some important news about one of our friends that we want to share with everybody.
Especially before we go.
You can just knock like a normal person.
I'm sorry, I picked up some bad habits in a Revel's End. Sorry, like a previous DM made me go through some stuff. And
wow. Okay. I got you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna remember that. Tanya's gonna remember that one.
Tanya remembers that.
Yeah. So yeah. Let's meet. Well, we can meet in here. We can meet downstairs.
We ain't meeting in my room. Get out. I'll see you downstairs. No.
Well, while we go downstairs, should we grab Kent and Virgil? We wanted to check in on you if whether or not to be included. It's a message from Ash, and it contains a gift, but that's all I want to say for now.
So she's just staring at Shaka like debating. Prison changed you, huh? Mm. And then she just goes, well, I would hope that if I trust Virgil and Kent, that you all can learn to trust them as well. Because we're all going to travel together. We can't leave them out of information.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, we trust you. So
do you? Do you actually?
We do. We do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Dahani actually floats off the ground behind everybody, be like, yes, I do.
Fluttering
about.
So she's giving them that look like, fine, I'll get them and meet you downstairs.
Oh, you're going to get them? Perfect. Okay. We'll see you down there. Yeah.
So we head downstairs.
Just head downstairs.
Yeah, and I go knock on their room. Hey, you two decent?
Define.
clothed.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Come downstairs. Apparently, there's some information that the others think we should all be present to hear.
Oh,
How thrilling. All right.
see you shortly.
No, I can. I mean, we could just all walk downstairs together.
Oh, fine. Virgil Virgil looks over at Kent. Are you actually ready to?
Absolutely. Do you see my cape on me? Absolutely not. I'm not ready. Give me a minute.
You're inside and wearing a cape.
I'm going to be in front of other people. Yes.
Do I hear this through the door?
Almost certainly. I'm not
Yeah,
quiet.
absolutely.
Oh my goodness, Kent, we are inside.
He simply
We're inside.
he simply needs to make sure that, I mean, he wants to make sure people know him at his best. There are levels.
I put in my little silvery earring that matches all of the other things and put the cloak on with the big silver clasp thing. All right. Shall we?
All right, Dorian Pavis.
Oh. I don't know him, but he sounds great.
Oh, you'd love each other.
Oh, the streams, they're crossing.
They're crossing.
Right. Yeah, let's go.
Brian, are you okay?
I can't with you.
You're welcome.
You're all down. We're all downstairs now. Smash cut. We're there.
Yes, please.
We're there downstairs
Yeah,
at the
time.
table.
It's time.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh no.
So
All right.
I imagine. Yeah. Shareef.
Yeah, so like I would say, all right, first thing, y'all, we need to keep this from Duo. Okay, can like everybody say that, because this requires something that is expensive, and we know how he can be with stuff. So
Well,
let's just keep
I wasn't the one
ourselves.
to let him run the manor, so don't look at me.
You
I'm
know
not
what?
blaming anybody.
Honestly, I'll take that dig, but to be fair, when I got here, he'd been running books without anybody's knowledge. At the very least, now we know what's going on. We're out of the red, and some of it's honest. Honestly, I know you all have known him longer than me, but from what I've seen, he can show change. He's gotten better.
Jacques, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see here. All right, 8. Not great.
Yeah, you don't see Duo.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh
And
no.
like I keep talking. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah. I can't try to metagame, so I have to keep talking. Yeah. So. So all right. So y'all, Ashbourne sent me a message from Avernus, and I pull out the letter because I brought it down. It's a really cool letter. I haven't heard her voice while I was reading it, which was great. And it came with this, and I pull out the dragon scale, like this solid gold kind of, like I'm assuming wallet sized.
Yeah, it's about wallet size. It's about this big. It is very clean, very gleamy, and it looks broken.
Yeah,
it looks like it is a smaller piece of a larger scale.
Yeah. So I say, I'm trying to make sure we all agree what to do with this. I think we should probably keep it here. I don't know if we should bring it to Candlekeep. We don't know what's going to happen in Candlekeep. But because we have something that's pretty, pricey and special because it came from Ashbourne, I just wanted to just let everybody know that we got it. That's all.
Well, what was the message that came with it?
So I hand Selise the letter and say, she was just saying what's up and just saying that she enclosed this gift,
It's basically a hi, how are you? I miss
Yeah.
you. Avernus is going about as well as Avernus is going. Here's a present.
It mustn't be going too bad if she sent us a dragon scale, eh?
Yeah, I mean, we're not sure if it because so like you might not know, but like her mom's a dragon. So we don't know if this is something from there or something from another dragon, or we're not sure. But
And-
she could have sent it to us for safekeeping, for we don't really know why, but I just wanted everybody to be aware that we had it, and just it should probably stay all between us because
Go ahead and make an investigation for me, Shaka.
ooh, now I'm looking. Okay, 15.
15. Yeah, you traveled with them in Avernus long enough, like you know that this came off of her mother.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is really, really special, y'all. This is off of Ash's mom. I'm pretty sure of it. So we definitely got to make sure that we keep this, tight and secure.
All right. So, I mean, are we just hanging on to it?
Yeah, I mean, I think we should try to. I don't think we should exchange it or anything unless it came to a, pretty dire kind of thing. So I think we should probably leave it here. I just want to know what the safest place is to leave it here without, Uo Day finding out about it.
Yes, the old tongue.
Yes, that is the old. I'm glad you recognize it. I you know what? I like you. You picked up on the old tongue. Appreciate that.
Probably my room because I don't think Duo will go in there. I mean, it wasn't
Okay.
touched from the last time, from as long as I was gone.
That's actually a good point because my room was completely basically used as like a wall, like a closet. So I hand Selise the dragon scale and say,
Yeah, so Selise, you take the dragon scale, and it feels pretty lightweight. Like, you would expect something like something of this size and like thickness to be a little bit heavier than it is, but it feels like you could throw it and it would go, a couple feet higher than it would. If you like, you can make a perception check as well to see if Duo is around as you inspect the scale.
All right.
he's like under the table.
I would use my take this D20, but I might break my desk.
Oh no.
I'll show you in a minute.
Do that.
You said
Chunk.
perception?
Yeah.
It helps when I realize where I left my sheet. 15.
15?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you do, like, Duo is just kind of like puttering around. It's probably later in the evening. He's kind of like running into the kitchen and running out. He doesn't seem to be paying any attention to you. And names. Virgil, you've seen this happening the whole time. Like, just your passive perception, you've just seen this happening the whole time. Like, Duo's he's just working.
But he hasn't been overhearing us.
Mm-mm.
All right. So if Duo has not overheard us, I'm going to excuse myself because Selise is pretty tall. Like, she's close to 6 feet tall. So she's going to excuse herself and go to her room and find, like, she's got scarves and other stuff, especially with her new blood hunter gear. So she wraps it up very carefully because it is important and she misses Ash. And finds like how when your parents would try to hide stuff from you, like at the top shelf of the closet, like it's wrapped up, it's in a box, in another box, the very top of the closet where she even has to tiptoe up there. So if Duo gets up there and finds it, I don't know how he got up there.
He deserves it then. He earned it at that point.
Yeah, really.
All right. So the scale is safely hidden away. And at that point, unless there's anything else y'all want to discuss.
Well, I come back and did we have dinner yet, or is this post dinner?
We'll say this is post dinner.
Okay. Selise pours herself a nice glass of whiskey and has joined the rivals again.
Yeah, I guess we're doing like an overnight, or are we doing a red eye? Like, are we doing an overnight trip?
Amaya did say that like the group is leaving at your discretion. Like she's not like there's no rush on this.
Well, Kent's going to request that we go in the morning because this will take a while to pack.
All right.
This is literally Virgil's like reaction for sure.
Yeah. Amaya was like there's no rush. Like we can like it. She assumes that y'all were gonna leave in the morning.
Right.
So, and you really haven't seen her since meals. So, she and her carriage riders came out for the meal. It was nice.
It would be rude, honestly, to impose on them. It's like it'd be like 3 a.m. by the time we would get all together. Yeah, we can just go in the morning.
Yeah, just go in the morning.
Everyone be ready at like 10. We'll make our way out.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, is that fair?
To make our way downtown.
Make our way somehow.
Walking fast. We got somewhere to be.
Mm-hmm.
Faces pass.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I am going to my room.
I have prepared the spells that I need to prepare. Yeah, Gazrick goes to sleep.
Oh, right.
I'm surprised you're not trying to interrogate Selise.
Wait till your captive audience on the road. You can get away here at the manor.
Good point. Good point.
Wow. I'm sure zone of truth is ready.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That's true.
There's no zones of truth between friends.
Like it's like when you get that like airplane seatmate that like you like have your headphones on and they're still like so what's going on?
Where are you going? Do you live there? Are you going for business?
Oh god.
Can you tell I've traveled too much?
That was experience right there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, so I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, Selise is just chilling, finishing her whiskey. If anybody wants to hang out.
Yeah, Virgil's definitely going to hang out with Selise for, at the very least, a drink.
Kent will join eventually, but we got to get at least a few cases packed up beforehand.
Cases?
Ooh, an early packer. Look at that.
I said
By we, he means he.
Also, I don't know about early. This is when I have to start if I want to be done by morning.
Kent's not going to sleep. He has to pack all night.
I don't even recall us showing up with as much stuff as Kent magically seems to have now.
I don't know what you mean. Also, please don't look at our credit card statement this month.
Wow, y'all been in like Faerun Macy's and not telling each other?
Here for like
that whole 2 weeks of downtime was just shopping.
He's been signing up for all the loyalty cards. Like he falls for the cashiers. Like you can save an additional 10% if you sign up for this. I know
why everybody in town smiles when they see us. I get it
now. What's crazy is you're always together, but somehow their purchases still happening.
My sleight of hand is very good when I need it to be. Not to steal, just to buy without Virgil.
Just yeah.
Also, that's why that stat is so high.
That's the only reason.
Wow.
That's the only reason. Actually, I don't think my sleight of hand is very good.
So you could have just kept going.
More like shopping hand.
I know.
No, that's all right. You got an unseen servant. That's exactly.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Just hand them the credit card. Go buy it. Bring it back.
That's a good use of that. That's a good use of those skills.
That is a good use.
Wow.
Anyway, I'll join y'all shortly.
So unless anyone else is hanging around, I just kind of look at Virgil. So this is life with the rivals.
I mean, I get it. Not a dull moment. It's better than it's better than Cara Dune, but this is things move fast here. Yeah,
they do. And And so she's like just chilling, and so she goes, are you okay with this? I know I kind of just brought you with me, and we've had a chance to know each other along with Kent, but it seems like the others are trying to get a feel for who you two are. Are you okay with this?
I am. I mean, I really honestly thought we'd have gotten a lot more questions by now, but it seems like they trust you and they trust your judgment.
Oh, if only they knew what we'd gone through in the last few weeks. I don't know if they would.
Well, I can tell that they see that you've changed, and I can also tell that Shaka especially is curious about those changes.
Yeah, but as we can see, prison changed him. He would have never dared knock on my door like he was about to break it down previously.
I will just bow out of that one.
No, it's just more of a he would have just tapped on the door like anybody else.
I do wonder, is it I feel as though you've mentioned there being more of you in your travels and there are less of you now. This person Ash, they're in Avernus?
Yes, Ash was one of our original companions, and we spent some time, what felt like 20 weeks in Avernus. And Ashbourne discovered, well, I think she knew that she was part dragon, and she had a chance to find her mother, so she chose to stay behind. And Shaka, not wanting to leave her, hung out with her as well for some time. And they had a bit of their own adventure, but he's returned to us.
Okay. I just always wonder why people stay and why they go. And
well, supposedly Ren has wooed, what was the guard's name? Leto?
Leto.
We probably should check and see what happened to him, because he didn't escape with the rest of them, obviously.
True, and he did write this book.
Yes, and I'm eager to see him and have words about this work of fiction.
It is it's a page turner. I granted that.
It's something.
It doesn't exactly match up with what we talked about. I mean, we didn't get details on the road, but this is it's definitely a work of something.
It's a fabrication, a lot of it.
Virgil!
just like as
Virgil!
snaps his head, but does not yell back. What?
Where's my traveling tunic?
Oh my God.
Not the gray one, the brown one. It's gonna be dusty. Never mind, I found it. Thank you.
Eugenio is trying to kill me, y'all.
and Selise kill all of us. And Selise just looks up. Virgil. Oh, you're Virgil. Oh my God. Kent.
Oh no.
Damn it. Kent.
Yeah.
Stop yelling. You're inside.
I think Kent pokes his head out of the door from upstairs and just goes, sorry. Closes it again.
Inside voice.
Shaka is not happy as he's trying to lay down and go to sleep. He's not happy at all. But he doesn't say anything. He just lays there with his eyes open.
Everyone is going to be so mad at us in the morning.
And Dahani comes out of the kitchen with like a sandwich of cold cuts. And is he always like this?
I just look at Kent like, you travel with him more than I have, so.
Yes. Yes. But there are several good points. Several good points. He's just very excited for the trip.
I can tell. I mean, obviously there are good points. Y'all wouldn't be together if there weren't.
There's just this clipped. Mm-hmm.
That's
Kent
the
Kent is having a grand old time. Eugenio is desperate to like have Kent do something impressive because right now he is really working his he's really working his friend's patience. we need to get him to do something amazing so they,
I beg to differ.
to
This
keep
is
him
impressive.
around.
This is quite impressive. Okay.
Wow. I mean, of course, if Kent happens to have Selise's favorite whiskey or something.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes, really.
Well, we have been shopping a lot, so who's to say what I bought? And maybe some of it was whiskey. We'll find out.
I think once we're on the road and everyone's had enough sleep, and he just looks again at their room door, like making sure that like Kent is now firmly inside and doing whatever. I think once everyone's had enough sleep and we're on the road and talking about Candlekeep, you'll see his strengths will shine. He is very much looking forward to this.
And what have you been up to, Dahani? We've hardly seen you.
Just painting.
Painting what?
You all.
Okay.
I didn't get to do a lot of it while we were in prison, obviously. And so I'm just trying to find a normal, whatever that means for us as a group.
I'm concerned about the brain in a jar. Will it like murder people while we're gone?
No.
Are you sure? Are you?
No.
I mean, it tried to like attack me and our new friends, and
I mean, that's a significant improvement from what it was doing when we first got it, which was like immediately mind blasting though. So asking friend or foe is way better than mind blasting first and asking questions later. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay. I mean, I could just hellish rebuke it if it decides to mind blast me.
You could. And, if it turns out that Brian's tenure here is not what we want, we can take it elsewhere. Not you.
Poor Brian.
This is hard.
All right. Well, sit with us. I'm going to be here until I finish my drink. I have learned to travel light. I always did, but unlike our new friend, I don't need hours to pack.
Mm-hmm. And she I would like to remind everybody that Dahani is barely 4 feet tall. So she hops up onto a bench and eats the sandwich, and she chews for a second, and she considers I didn't know you could hellish rebuke stuff.
No, I can. And she gives that kind of smirk,
So you can probably do a lot of new stuff now, huh?
Oh, yes, I can.
Are you okay after the whole Ziraj?
I don't
thing?
want to talk about that.
And she shoves her sandwich in her mouth. She's like, all right.
No, we don't talk about that.
Okie dokie. No, I'm gonna go pack. I'm very excited to travel with you and Kent tomorrow, Virgil. This is gonna be, from what I've heard, a very interesting adventure.
I honestly look forward to all of us getting to know each other better along the way.
And she goes upstairs.
And Selise gives Virgil a little coy smile. Oh, you and Kent are so adorable.
For a moment, Virgil just kind of breaks character, like, we are, aren't we?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Why wouldn't it be okay?
I don't know. I sometimes worry about our shenanigans wearing thin.
No, you're both. How can I say this without sounding condescending or like I'm about to pat you on the head? You're both adorable in a way that reminds me of me and my wife.
That is very dear of you to say.
So, I saw a lot of us in you too, and I just like you. I don't like a lot of people right off the bat. Besides, I can keep Kent occupied talking about books all the way there and all the way back.
That would be great. Virgil like turns his head because he has been drinking and emotion entered the chat, so he's basically like trying not to show like, aw.
And
Yeah,
she just leans over and puts a hand on his shoulder. You know, everyone may be a little weird and a little wary of you because you two are new. But for what it's worth, I trust you and I've got your back. And she tips her glass to his.
Virgil just nods and tips his back and says, "You can count on us."
I knew that.
Really want
Otherwise-
to have watched this moment. This is very sweet.
Oh, maybe you
And
came down the stairs.
Can you imagine Kent being down here trying to keep himself quiet though?
Absolutely not. That's why I want to watch from the top of the stairs in silence, because you broke character, and I think I want to a little bit too, and just watch this nice moment between friends. Hopefully quietly. I don't know, maybe.
I don't know. I think you should be. I think you should like step on the squeaky stair just as that moment is ending.
Yeah, actually, how about
That
you
would be
make
great.
me a stealth check with disadvantage?
Being
Yeah.
silent
Make a
is
stealth check
super
with
simple.
disadvantage. Okay. Okay, that's a 34.
Jesus.
That is a 17, but I can't actually get less than a 25 on stealth. So
That's
25.
true.
Yeah.
25.
Oh my
Ow!
gosh.
I
Reliable.
love a high
talent.
level rogue.
The only one I
Reliable
know-
talent.
Wow. But I want to
Yeah.
look up and still notice him, even though
But-
he like may have stealth of the gods.
I mean, I better. I don't have any magic. I actually think what I do is once the moment starts to sort of draw to a close, I will have found the squeaky spot on the stair, and I will purposely step on it to alert you all of my presence.
Selise just looks up and she gives him a smile and a nod. Oh, come join us. I know that you were trying to give us a moment.
And sort of a genuine smile with no eyebrow action, which might be the first time you've seen that. Just like a genuine smile and a nod, and yeah, I think I will.
And
Put that in genuine.
she actually just, like this is her being very vulnerable, especially after what she dealt with, like her kind of return to deal with breaking her oath to Tyr. She actually like reaches out to both of them for an embrace.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, Virgil obliges.
yeah.
because she's not sure what to do now that she's back, honestly. And Shaka's and also Shaka's kind of immediate. So what happened? What happened? You're different. What happened? Has like made that wall just shoot right back up.
Sure.
So
Virgil's mostly wondering why Kent can't pack as quietly as he can eavesdrop.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So
we have got to get out of Troll Skull.
So Selise pours Kent a little drink as well, and just kind of sits there and enjoys the quiet with her new friends.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
See, Selise can be nice.
Really
The camera
nice
pans back, and the camera pans back. Then there is a fade to black as they just like sit quietly and enjoy each other's company. Smash cut. It's morning.
Yeah.
Any ability, nobody used a whole lot of abilities, but Gazrick, your spells have refreshed. You can prepare whatever you like. It is morning. Everybody has had a long rest. What do you all do?
Have we determined how we are getting to Candlekeep? I think I asked this last week and I don't remember the answer.
Yes. Amaya mentioned that she came via carriage.
Right.
And you will be traveling back the same way.
Great.
Okay.
So that night, and this happens with not, with some frequency. That night, Kent just talks in his sleep a lot, which is a thing that sometimes happens. But when he wakes up, he is ready to assist with the carriage if necessary, because I chatted with the spirits of the dead that I've encountered with this weird feature that I have, and now I am proficient in land vehicles for the day.
Oh.
Okay.
Which all sounds super weird, which makes it even better that this happens, and I don't know how Virgil reacts to it, but it's not the first time he's seen it.
No,
like that, I
yeah.
think. Great.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like Virgil wakes up and is like, so what interesting quirk do you have today?
Yes.
Honestly, it is. And who are we? Not meaning personality dig, just and who are we this morning?
Oh, a cart driver who was poisoned by the Talonans. Fascinating backstory. Anyway, I'm ready.
Would Selise know this is a thing that happens with Kent?
I don't know. It is one of those rare moments of like true social clarity that Kent has. Like, this is weird. So I don't know that I tell people very much.
I'm gonna say that no. Probably it probably has not come up.
Okay.
I like it. I like it a lot. So does everyone come downstairs with, like no fanfare? Like it's early enough that you can still have breakfast before you get on the road. And as you all congregate in the main room of Trollskull Manor, Amaya and two look like one of them's a half orc and the other is a gnome, are with her, like her carriage people, and they're just sitting having breakfast.
Breakfast is made already. Is Duo with us eating? Or is he working? He's around.
He's not eating, but you see him running around.
Okay.
Actually, he's monitoring Brian the Krang in a robot.
Oh, I was about to ask. Yeah. I guess before we leave, I just want to give them just some like, hey, just make sure you take care of Brian and his new body. And we'll be back soon.
Yeah. Okay. No, I got it. Me and Brian are gonna have a real good time.
Yeah. And then I look at Brian and say, how's the new body treating you?
You see, so you see, he is standing pretty much upright. He's he looks like he has a little bit more stability in the legs. And he says, I am doing well. I walked all last night.
Do you sleep? Like, do you know what the concept of sleep is?
Yes, I'm a brain. The body I was in previously had a concept of sleep, but as a brain, do I need to sleep? Not really.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes you a good security thing. Okay, well, just have a good time, and just watch out for Duo as well. Both of y'all watch out for each other.
Oh, you mean in a protective sense, not like Duo is going to stab me in the constructy back?
No. I just mean in the protective sense. Just to protect each other. We've had weird things happen to the manor while we were gone, so just watch out for each other or like any possibly unsavory guests.
Right, we can do that.
All right. Cool. That's all I want to say to them.
Okay. So yeah, Amaya is already down, has already had breakfast, is essentially waiting for everybody to be ready.
You see Gazrick come down the stairs with a big canvas bag behind him that's just rolled up and empty. Like he's and like a little pouch of gold that he's tucked into his side. Like this is a trade mission for him as much as anything else of what we're going there for.
Amaya looks at you looks at this giant empty bag with a raised eyebrow.
Come on, I don't go to Candle. I've never been to Candlekeep. Think about what I'll get. You got to tell me, what are your favorite spots there? Is there like I don't want the tourist tour. I want what the locals go to. Like the real authentic. Where do you get breakfast? Where you eat lunch and dinner? Where do you eat in Candlekeep?
The face journey that she goes on during this conversation is, I don't know what you've been told about Candlekeep, but it is not a city of sorts. It is the great library. It is where the vast majority of Faerun's knowledge is stored. I don't know what you're doing with that.
So what you're telling me, it's not really a free market. There's no competition in terms of dining capabilities. Everyone eats at the same place, which therefore indicates where all other goods and commerce come from. Okay, fascinating. I like this. This is good to know. Who would I talk to about perhaps establishing a trade route between Candlekeep and a repository here? I might want some reading to take home with me,
As soon as you say that,
I'll roll persuasion with disadvantage if that's appropriate for this scenario.
You know what? Go ahead.
Cool. Seems about right.
Also, if you're rolling in D&D Beyond, you can right-click the stat to get advantage or disadvantage if you didn't know that.
Oh,
perfect! Look at that. There were 2 and 9. It's a 4.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
No chance.
None.
She looks at you and she says, good effort. Very, very good effort. I think just enjoy the trip. You learn a lot, I assure you.
On the trip itself? Okay, I'll have a blast.
I mean, the trip and the being there and the encompassing event that is happening. Enjoy it.
I mean, I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. If I'm real, I want to be able to provide for folks who can't make the journey to Candlekeep. Have some sort of medium. And if I happen to get a little profit off of it in the process, it's a win-win. Everybody's happy. We have a long time. You don't have to enter a decision right now. Anyways, you want some pickled fish? I pick out like some pickled herring that I have. It's great travel snack, real good. It travels very well.
No, thank you.
Okay,
I
more
had
for
a
me.
very full breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. We have a long time. I don't want to fill up. Put it back. Yeah. At any point, people can interrupt Gazrick ruining the social interaction, but that's, I imagine, what continues happening is just Gazrick continuing just like to try. So, what do you do for fun, Ken?
It's a spectator sport at this point, yeah.
At a certain point, she looks up for anybody else.
So do you guys like go for like do you just read all the time? Is that just like what happens? Like everyone's just reading all the time? Like you gotta do things, right? Like what do you do for fun?
I have to go instruct the carriage riders on getting the horses set up.
Oh, you do that for fun? That's come on.
Virgil,
come on. What do you do
Virgil
for
makes
you?
A very, very exaggerated throat clear. And just, how long is the journey?
Well, it is several 100 miles, but the horses that we have are phenomenal. It shouldn't take us more than a week.
Ooh.
That I'm not going to role play, because who wants to role play an entire week of travel?
I don't know. Maybe
this cast.
Like
I mean,
a
come
real-time
on,
role
though.
Look, you know what? Whatever happens, happens.
Hold on. I'm going to remind you about the whole, oh, wait, it's 2 weeks in prison. We're going to role play that, right?
No, montage. We're definitely going to montage. There's going to be some montage.
Yeah.
That's a trap. There's going to be something happening on day 4 that we're not expecting.
What are you talking about?
First, we'll skip over day 4, and then day 4 will come up later. Like, we all remember what happened on day 4.
Yeah, bro.
Like, what?
And day 5, you all look haggard for what happened on day 4.
Oh, goodness.
Shaka is at the door of the manor with his stuff, looking back and waiting for, like, he doesn't want to go to the carriage because he sees that the orc and the carriage folks are there, but he's like kind of just there, like looking back, waiting for someone to come.
Kent will actually approach Shaka because while it might have taken an inordinately long time for him to pack, he is ready on time.
Can Kent carry all of his stuff? Or does he have like one of those hotel, whatever those are called?
Did you come down like Akeem and Coming into America?
Oh, no.
I like all of those options. Oh, yes, I did. I think it's that one.
Okay.
But no, but yeah.
Right,
We said 2 hours after sunrise and after dawn, and I just don't.
So Kent, do we really need all of this? Like, I'm not sure how large the carriage is, and we have to fit a bunch of people, and all of us have stuff.
It's all prioritized, based on available space. But one never knows, and we are going to Candlekeep. I mean, it is quite the location, quite the destination.
It's true. How about this? How about we pack everyone else,
Mm-hmm.
and then if your stuff can fit, then we're good. But if it can't fit, then you might have to make some choices.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Pulls out a little piece of parchment that has like a spreadsheet of what has to come, what can come, what might come. I think I'm prepared for that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Oh my god.
It's like a pivot, like pivot charts and stuff.
Yeah, it's all hand drawn, so it's like, whoa.
I need someone to do a hand drawn pivot chart on parchment now.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, totally up for that.
Okay. You know what? I've been waiting here for a while. You want to just walk out to the carriage? Like,
I do. Virgil will he
Yeah, I mean, they're talking to Gazrick for some unknown reason about God knows what. Like, we gotta get out of here. So I want to.
So what time do people approximately go to sleep and wake up? Is it on a standard rotation? Does everyone have like a lights out policy? What's going on here?
So
Excellent.
the fog in the outdoors previously clears because that area was not accessible.
Ooh,
And
I love
as
it.
soon as you mentioned going outside, there it is.
Yes.
Fog of war.
The carriage, yes, fog of war. The carriage outside is pretty sizable. Like you wager it can hold quite a bit, both on its inside and outside. And you don't see any horses.
Oh.
But as soon as you head outside, the half orc and the gnome follow you, and with a kind of like polite nod, they begin to like put your stuff in the carriage and on the carriage and basically like Tetris this.
I'd like to say, oh, you don't have to do that. I can load my own stuff. That's fine. Or I can help you with it. Like, I don't want you, like, you're not like our help,
Oh yeah, no, that'd be great. I wasn't assuming this is the half orc speaking to you. I wasn't assuming any. There's a lot of stuff here.
That's, I kind of gesture to, I kind of do a head nod to Kent. I try to do one without him noticing. Say like, yeah,
he doesn't notice because he's looking at his spreadsheet and trying
right.
to determine which things he needs closest to him and which things can be farther away.
Correct.
Yeah, and then I respond to the half orc and say, well, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be on this trip for a little while. What's your name?
Oh, I'm glad it's not
God,
just
that laugh. Oh
His name is Finch.
Yes, Finch.
Hey, Finch. Yeah. Just want to, as I said before, like we're all people. I just don't want you to be just loading our stuff and just being quiet. Just want to say what's up.
I'm Finch, and he like shakes your hand, like almost like the dap and everything. Y'all got this. And this is Cam.
Yes.
Hey, Cam.
He points to the gnome who is also
Cam.
loading.
All right, cool. Yeah. I just wanted to just introduce yourself. I don't know if like Maya's like told you about us or anything, but
I mean, she gave us a vague a rundown of the whole situation. Like, we don't know everything, but we knew that we were coming here to get y'all.
Okay, great. Well, I'm Shaka. This is Kent, and
oh yes,
and the rest of us will be out shortly.
Okay.
Oh, so you can only introduce Kent.
I thought everyone else was still inside. Oh my God, they're only standing there.
As Selise walks out of the manor.
Yes.
Yeah, like Selise misty steps into the.
I mean, I wasn't going to, but now that you said that, you just feel the fog of war around you, and she's just like, "Sup, Shaka?"
And this is Selise.
Oh, hey. And both Finch and Cam give you a hi as they continue to load things into the carriage.
Yeah, Selise just giving Shaka look like, we're gonna talk later. Like, you're just gonna nod.
Oh, are we gonna talk? Oh, great. Okay.
Oh no, not like that.
Not looking forward to it.
Not like that. Not like this.
Okay.
I like how Kent's like, I'm not in this.
I thought I had you. But,
get back in frame.
I guess not. Get back in frame, Kent. We're shooting a show here. We have like a camera crew. We have like a reality show camera crew following us. Yeah. So yeah. I just finished. I'm like helping them load the stuff.
Kent will too, actually. He's precious, but not that precious.
So, I assume that Amaya gets away from Gazrick somehow. Like, she probably just walks away. Like, when he starts talking, it's like, what do you have for breakfast? Is there a rec hall? Do you have a pool? She's like, I have to go. But everything is loaded, and you you notice that as your stuff is loaded onto this carriage, there does not seem to be much room for you all.
I'm sorry, what?
Well,
So
the
you're just going
important
to take
stuff
our.
got packed.
Well, how do you suggest that we get there?
Oh, I made arrangements for this after the discussions I heard last evening. She looks very pointedly at Kent and Virgil, referring to y'all, to you, Kent, yelling about your tunic.
Oh,
She says, I thought I would prepare something a little special for you all today, and actually, you look at Amaya, and yesterday she was wearing a really nice kind of like long red duster, like riding boots, like leggings, like she looks very sophisticated. Her hair has been done in two like French braids that kind of like crown her head here and then go in the and come to the back. And you see from under from behind her duster, which today is like this like dark gray color, she pulls out a spell book.
yeah.
And she flips through the spell book for a little bit, and she grabs she grabs her cane, and she like whispers a few words, and she opens the carriage door, and on the inside of the carriage you see this kind of like shimmering doorway appear that opens into something like it looks very much like the foyer of Troll Skull Manor, but a little fancier. So if everybody would just like to hop in.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh,
So
okay.
is our stuff taking a week to get there, and we are going through?
No. You will be, in theory, we will be in the carriage. If anybody would like to make an Arcana check.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Amaya says, if any of you would like to make an Arcana.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cool
Any
seven.
anyone nervous?
Cool
Yeah,
seven.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's dope. I'm
Absolutely.
good.
Can I make I'll make an investigation.
Oh God.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
No, don't look
Yeah.
at that. That's a 1.
I got a
Okay.
16.
Just a 14.
What in the world? It's my
I
first
got a
roll.
24.
Yeah.
24.
16.
Good Lord.
Nice.
Oh, Verge.
How about you,
Virgil's
Kent?
wondering how he ended up with more
Oh,
bags,
no.
and he's looking at little parchment like, I don't know what's going on.
Kent's good. He thinks it's dope. I think I might have already jumped in.
You're already in there.
Right. He's
Like your feet
you
up.
all as
Setting
you all
up.
are trying to figure out what's going on here. Kent's already inside, and so Gazrick, you notice that like yes, there is an arcane doorway just on the inside of this carriage. That I mean, everything looks well and above board. Selise and Shaka, you're familiar with these kinds of like small plane magics. This is Magnificent Mansion
Cool.
All right. Okay.
that she has created on the inside of the carriage to house
I
you
love it.
all
I love it.
because there's no room.
Oh.
Cool.
Sweet. It's a magnificent mansion, y'all. Let's head in.
Heck yeah, it is. Come on in.
Oh yeah, Kent's already in there.
Come on in, the
The
magic's
temperature's
fine.
great.
Wow.
Yeah, so I will walk through the door.
All right, I'm going in, but I am so suspicious.
And she lets all of you in first, and then she says to bless you. She says to Cam and Finch, if you would get the horses ready, and we will, as soon as the horses are ready, we can begin. And like as you all are entering, you can see like them climb onto the front of the carriage, and you still don't see any horses, but they climb onto the front of the carriage. And you all enter the manor and the mansion, and Amaya closes both the carriage door and the mansion door behind you.
So
you
does
are-
everyone have a mansion? Is this where you all stay, or do we like have an apartment as well? Like, is it
Oh
a
my gosh.
spell-based economy? Am I?
Oh no.
It has not stopped. Gazrick will uncover the truth of Candlekeep.
She looks at you
Mhm.
and she says, like, while she in a moment where you draw
Mhm.
breath, she says, no. As a wizard, these are the kinds of magics that I am capable of. And if her hair were out, she would.
Sure.
So yes, she's no, it's just the magics that I study have allowed me to perform these kinds of arcane wonders, but it is partially due to my time at Candlekeep that I was able to learn this.
I see. I
Mm.
see. And what did it cost you to learn that? Just time, or was there?
I got in on a scholarship.
Oh, I see. So it is gate kept this knowledge through. I see. Interesting. That's how they privatize the market on its only. I see. Very fascinating. I will ponder this. Thank you, Amaya. And Gazrick got the one thing he needed to know to walk away. So I need to impress some bigwigs in order to get access to that, which then I can flip. Okay, cool. I'll find the room. Thank you. And he just like begins wandering on his way.
Yeah, so and where Gazrick wanders, you all are standing in it's not opulent, but it's decent. It's very it satisfies Kent and Virgil, Kent especially. You're in a foyer that leads there's a double staircase that leads to a second area, but there's a hallway that goes straight down. And you can see doorways on either side of the hallway, and then there's like other hallways. It's very, very nice. Y'all are killing me right now.
What?
Y'all in Zoom chat are killing me right now.
I could make that happen. Selise is just kind of sitting there. She's pulled out a book and she's just sitting there chilling with her book and wondering, what's next. And she's glancing over at the rest of them. So she's basically got the Faerun equivalent of the 5th season, and that's what she's reading.
Ooh, nice.
Amaya says, if you would like, the domicile that we are in is very malleable. If you would like a library or a sitting room or in anything that you may require, you just have to think about it.
Oh,
Within reason, of course.
does that work with food as well?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Shaka's thinking of. I'm actually gonna probably roll on this because. Let's see.
And then once you all kind of split off into your separate ways, she pokes her head out of the arcane doorway and says, drive on. And if you're still in the foyer, you can see the manor begin to scroll past the windows.
Do we see any horses yet? Do we see any horses in front?
Do you want to poke your head out of the arcane doorway?
I do, yes.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Make me a perception check.
6.
So yes, you do see horses.
Oh, okay, cool. Guess they finally hooked them up and got them ready to go. Great. Mm-hmm. And also, I'm thinking of just a simple burger. Simple burger.
Simple burger. You see this. What's on the burger?
Oh man, I was trying to think of the that Big Mac song, but
Yeah. Two
All beef
patty
patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese,
Yeah.
pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
Oh my God! Wow, knocked it out! Y'all knocked it out. Yeah, that.
We're not sponsored by McDonald's, but we could be.
I mean, look, hit me up.
But yes, floating down the hallway on a tray is a burger.
Sweet.
A large Michael. A large Michael.
Large Michael. Very good. Very good. A large Michael. Yeah, great. Yeah, I am thrilled with that.
And as it gets closer, you can see that it's actually being carried by this kind of like ethereal being, this amorphous, nondescript humanoid form.
Sweet. So I say thanks, and I eat the burger.
And it tastes wonderful.
Mm.
It looks like it does in the adverts, and it tastes even better.
Oh, it actually looks like it does in that? Wow.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so like I just yell out like, food works, everybody.
Food works.
Food works.
Mm.
What do you all do to settle yourselves as you begin this journey to Candlekeep?
And we're still in this pocket dimension that it's like we're there, but we're kind of still in the carriage.
Mm-hmm. Because the mansion was cast in the carriage, it moves with the carriage.
Gotcha. Is it like if we look out the windows, is it like, do we see the passing of what's outside? Like, or is it like any window we look out is exactly the same window? It's like the same image.
It's not the exact same window, but it looks like it would if you were actually in the carriage.
Cool. I think Gazrick just kind of like, after hearing that you just have to think about it, kind of just like thinks up a room with a simple bed, a space to sort of sleep. It has a nice little hot tub in it because why not? And yeah, he just like gets in, begins to soak, and is just contemplating Candlekeep and just like truly, now what is the way in? Like, what's the way in?
Make me a history check, Gazrick.
Love to. And you know what? I'm gonna use my inspiration on this.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness one of them was a nat 1. The other one was a 16 plus 3, 19.
19. Okay. So as you're soaking, you're soaking and watching the countryside go by. Wow, that's nice.
It's a really early hot tub limo when you think about it.
You recall everything that Amaya said about Candlekeep the previous evening. It is the great library. It is the repository of knowledge for all of Faerun. Generally, you can't get in without submitting some kind of, it's called a gift. The knowledge gift, where you have to supply a piece of knowledge or book or something that Candlekeep does not have in order to get in. You all are a special circumstance because Candlekeep now has a small publishing company that wants to publish this book, and your entry fee is making sure that this book is, all the knowledge is correct. So that is how you are getting in. But that is about all that you know about it, just from being in Icewind. Like, you've been up in Icewind Dale, you've been further from Candlekeep than even the rest of the rivals have been.
I think that that probably plays a factor in it. Like, stories of Waterdeep were already so far-fetched. I don't even think there was ever anything to be told of a place like Candlekeep. So racking his head and thinking about all that, I think there's something really interesting about like the price of admission is something they've never seen before. Once you have that, then you get access to everything, right?
Well,
Allegedly.
As you're thinking about this, you're like, there's got to be like the way that you especially Gazrick are thinking about this place in terms of trade routes and profit margins. You know that you don't get access to everything on the first go.
How do they sustain themselves, especially if there's no competition? Eventually, they would starve themselves out unless they create. And I think it's just like that. Like he's just running theory in his head to figure out how he can build his own space within. Yeah.
Interesting. I'll make a note. Shaka, are you just sitting in the foyer eating this large Michael?
Yeah, large Michael's pretty good. But I am kind of I guess I'm looking for a room. Now are there rooms or do I like think of a room?
There are rooms. As in general, if you are exploring this mansion, there are rooms. They are kind of the equivalent of like a hotel room. Like you get a bed and it doesn't all look generic because this is a Maya space. So it's very finely furnished. There's, warm lighting everywhere. There's, fancy tapestries and, nice stuff. But like, if you're thinking about a specific thing, like as it comes to you, like you thought about this burger and it appeared, like if you get the sense that if you think about something, it will manifest.
Great. I mean, I basically am thinking about my room in Trollskull Manor. I mean, I really enjoy it. So I find a room and I try to manifest it into, the room I've had for a couple of years.
All right. And you do that. You find you find a spare bedroom, and as you walk into it and you think, this is what I want this room to look like, everything kind of like reforms and becomes your room at Trollskull.
Sweet. Awesome. And I lay down.
in all planes, all Shaka wants is a nap.
Does not matter. That's right.
He's had his large Michael. He's taking a nap.
Yep.
Selise, are you still reading? Or have
I've found a good chapter to stop on, and I'm looking for a place to take a nice hot bath.
Okay. As you're wandering the halls, what is a calming scent to Selise?
Pine.
Okay. So as this desire fills your mind as you're walking probably like further down this main floor hallway, you begin to smell the scent of pine. And you follow this scent into what looks like a Roman bathhouse.
Nice. Am I alone, or are there other people partaking in said bath?
As this is something that you were thinking about right now, you are alone.
Okay. All right. I actually shut the door and see if I can lock it, and I rinse off, and then obviously after getting out of my get up, I rinse off and like just submerge myself in this hot pine scented water and soap.
It is the perfect temperature, and you find that yes, you desired it. Yes, you were able to close and lock the door. You shrug out of your fatigues, if you will, and you just soak. The water is perfect. The steam is so good. It's nice. It's very nice.
Yeah, like I go under the water, wash my hair. It's like all lovely and pine scented, and she's just like, "Oh, I missed hot baths."
There's an invisible servant that comes up and like retwists your locks and stuff.
Oh, so I'm there the rest of the day, basically. So where's Selise? She's getting her hair did. We don't know where she went.
We only have a week, but yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
Kent and Virgil.
Well, I mean, I need to unpack the things that are on the list of travel necessities. So I think that's first, because I have those cases sort of separated out. So I guess I'm going to our room first, which, based on the fact that these rooms look like we imagine them to, I don't know if Virgil wants to let me do this alone.
Yeah. Yeah. Virgil's, following Kent, knowing what is on, basically knowing what his thoughts are, not specifically, but he's following behind, kind of just a little bit of anticipation, just like I just need to know how grand this is going to be in a second.
Interesting. So I imagine that that Kent has a very clear picture of what this room is going to look like. And it's big and got lots of closets, obviously. But I wonder if there is, Virgil, do you have any thoughts about what you would like the room to look like? Because I wonder if there is some strange sort of psychic interference with the two of us heading to the same room that
this is going to be a Sleeping Beauty room. Make it pink, make it blue,
and it ends up green. Yeah, so sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, so yeah, Virgil's idea is not specific.
Okay.
Virgil's idea is almost being that buffer to the high expectations of like Virgil is basically just like, let it have a place for us to rest and let it have a place for us to relax. That's the only concept he's going in with, because he's like, I kind of know magic is going to be a little bit, yeah, we don't want the three fairies from the Sleeping Beauty to be like
right. Yeah, so I think we find this outrageously opulent place that Kent looks in and realizes he has forgotten the bed for, and so he closes the door again and like backs off mentally a little bit and allows Virgil's details to seep in, and then opens the door again to a lovely but reasonable room with a very comfy bed and still lots and lots of closets.
Very well done. All right. With this, I think this is a good place to end for today, as you all finally get on the road. Like it is a series of scenes where Shaka is just napping, Selise is just relaxing while invisible hands retwist her locks with the utmost of care. Gazrick is he's probably got spreadsheets, like he's got papers out and he's like, how can I, like he's plotting.
Did we get to hear what Gazrick's room was like?
Yeah,
that's a good question.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I missed it or if I didn't let you describe it in detail.
Oh no, I think we got to it pretty clearly. It's a pretty simple room, 4-poster bed, with a closet in the corner and wardrobe, and a hot tub with a window that outlooks the actual space, the horizon, countryside, that thing that you watch in a carriage. Yeah.
Excellent. A very disgustingly domestic scene where you watch Kent putting away clothes in the closet while Virgil is probably on a chaise lounge reading or something. And Dahani, the room that she has chosen for herself is it is simple, but it is very high. Like the ceiling is very high, so that she can fly around. Like it's a very wide room. It's a very tall room. But it's a very simple bed, like what she's used to. There's so much stuff for paint. And the first day, oh, I'm like, what? Zoom chat again, don't mind me. The first day passes very much like this. At some point in the afternoon and evening, you become aware of the presence of a figure in your room that is just like, you've seen them around, these amorphous, invisible, ethereal servants who come in and announce lunch and dinner. And it is whatever you would desire to have, because that is the beauty of a magnificent mansion. And the first day passes pretty uneventful as you make your way down to Candlekeep. And yeah, that is where we're going to stop for today.
Okay.
Very excited. I had so much planned, but you know how D&D games go.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna bog stuff a little bit. Well, not bog it down, but take some time with the dragon scale stuff. But I feel like Shaka would really want to share that with this is like a super important thing from a very close character. So I did. Yeah. In the back of my mind, I was like, oh, I know I hope I'm not like ruining like LaTia's plans.
You're not ruining anything
for the episode, but I just feel like Shaka would do that. So
cool. I like that. That was cool.
Yeah, no, it's super. Like, I gave you the thing. Do with it what you will.
Yeah.
But it means now is the time for questions. So, at the end of every episode, we take questions from the chat for our characters, not the players. So you can ask questions of any of us seated here, any of the NPCs, all of that. And we will answer them if we choose to. We reserve the right to answer and not answer any question because.
TK.
Wow. TK didn't even hesitate.
Nope.
Yo, so hey, Gazrick, TK wants to know, what do you bench?
Very proud. It's up to 57 right now.
Yes,
57.
All right.
That's like half of his body weight, yo.
It's
That's not
very
bad.
impressive. He's very proud.
Are you rolling a D100? Like,
I just did it off the top of my dome. Let's roll a D100. Honestly, let's keep it fair to the character. Let's do this right. You're absolutely right.
God.
49.
Okay.
So not too bad. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Getting buff there.
Question for Amaya. What spell would you have cast to get rid of Gazrick's annoying questions? I very much appreciate that. I would like you to know that as he was speaking, I was mentally rifling through the spells that I had prepared this morning, and I was very, very disappointed in myself to have not prepared silence. But I don't want to cause any harm, lasting harm to any of these wonderful people, but I just to kind of have a little peace and quiet, I think a silence spell would have been the way to go. Yeah. Question for Virgil. What do you do when Kent gets too loud?
Sorry.
I don't know if we can put an upper limit on too loud. Kent is simply loud, but is aware of his volume, and generally it just takes a look.
No, we're really quiet.
I was just told to be, so yes.
I was wondering if there's something going on with my headphones.
No,
Oh, no.
we're
Just
very
everyone-
Silent and
loud.
clear today. Yeah.
No, it's just the dramatic tension. That's all.
Yeah, my goodness.
I love it.
Kent, which cape
Oh,
is
no.
your favorite and how much did
Oh.
it cost? This person promises not to tell Virgil.
Well, so my favorite Kent is the dark one with the sort of lavender mother of pearl lining. The good news is that is that Virgil knows how much it cost because it didn't actually cost me anything. I might have found it at a dig site and might have kept it. Cataloged and appropriately investigated first, and then misplaced in my closet.
Oh, I see. Let's see. Favorite books for the characters. If your character is a reader, what is their favorite book? What type of books do they like reading? This person loved the picture of Selise reading Faerun's version of the 5th season.
Yeah, me
Which
too.
Which it took me
Mhm.
too long to realize it was the N.K. Jemisin book and not a novelization of the 5th season of Rivals.
I admittedly hit
Oh.
that too, and I was like, "Oh no,
No.
no, she means
Oh,
something
no.
else."
Yes.
Yeah.
No, this is
That's
like-
funny though.
that is hilarious.
That's
funny.
I'm
great.
like, who wrote that?
I'm like, wait a second.
We know who wrote that. Rin wrote that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, Shaka, he like I said, he's a puzzle person, so he enjoys like kind of those but he doesn't read about really he likes those like I don't want to say trashy, but those like mystery novels that you like read on a beach, like those novels that you pick up in like an airport, they're like pretty fun and light, but they have some kind of puzzle or mystery in them. So he likes to read those.
Dahani is not much of a reader. She like if she had a bookshelf, it would be full of like those like figure drawing books and like all kinds of like art reference books and stuff like that. She's not really like she's not a reader for pleasure.
I think Kent actually likes a lot of the same books that Shaka likes, but his sort of favorites are split between those like airport mystery books, and then like really dry and dull old like ancient history anthropological like studies on ancient Faerunian cultures. Yeah. Kent reads Chuck. All right, TK's not wrong. Kent also reads Chuck Tingle.
Oh, wow. I mean, not.
Yeah.
Oh man, a lot of questions this week. I think we've kind of answered this one. Kent, no, this one is from Tanya. Kent, are you loud in all ways?
Look, I can't get less than a 25 on my stealth, so I am exactly as noisy as I want to be whenever I want to be. There it is.
Oh,
Always
that
a
was
choice.
that was such a Matrix Bob and Duck and Weave.
And then the question is finally asked, even though we kind of know the answer. Kent, are you and Virgil in a relationship?
What if I said no?
Okay, look. Okay, how is this? I mean,
Well, Kent.
Ooh, I mean, we can't deny that in public if he was asked directly.
He would never dream of it.
Not if he wants to
No.
sleep soundly the next
Yeah. Yeah, I was like,
no.
whoa.
Genuinely, like Kent would immediately just be like, "Yes."
Virgil would be actually a bit. He would be a bit offended by the question because it would just be how did that question even actually formulate in your mind, seeing the two of us in any given situation like next to each other. But if it were somebody asking earnestly, yeah, he would mirror Kent. He would simply say yes.
Oh.
So nice.
Still with like a bit of a like.
So wait, are Kent and Virgil married or just together? Are they married and just don't wear rings?
Oh wait, we actually talked about this.
We did.
So yeah, like super fast. They do have symbols of their commitment to each other. We're not sure if it's an actual marriage or anything. Virgil in his hair wears something that matches Kent's horns. Kent has a ring but does not always wear it.
Because I'm afraid it'll get lost.
Oh yeah, that's the reason.
What they say.
Oh Lord.
Want to see if he still got it.
And all the things that you
Love
packed,
this.
was that ring there?
Yes.
Yes, is that ring in the spreadsheet?
Speaking of the spreadsheet,
oh no.
How detailed is the spreadsheet?
Oh, I mean, everything that Kent owns is cataloged meticulously. Yeah, because I mean, it's, you know, that's his archaeological training. Everything is in there. Everything is accounted for. You gotta have an organized packing list when you got this much ish, yo.
Lord. Lord have mercy. I think we have time for maybe one more, and maybe we'll answer the rest on Twitter.
Oh, there you go. That's fun.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. For once, we have too many questions to answer in the amount of time that
it's a good problem to have.
It's a very good problem to have. Let's see. Okay. Which one do y'all think we should answer?
Ooh.
Because I don't want to be the one to pick, and then I don't want that responsibility. I'm already the DM.
I think the Brian the Brain one could be a fun one.
That'd be fun.
Okay. So, question for Brian the Brain in a jar in a body. How do you feel about duo and Trollskull Manor? It was a very interesting circumstance that I met these people and this place and this kobold. This kobold is pretty. I mean, the kobold is the one that I've interacted with the most, so I feel positive emotions towards duo. Trollskull Manor is definitely better than being stuck in the ice up in Icewind Dale, which is where I was prior to them finding me. So, all in all, I think it's a very pleasant place to be. He says while walking.
Aww.
Like he's tackling stairs now. Hold on.
Oh no.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was real scared. Scared he was gonna damage that body.
So yes, he's tackling stairs and doing beautifully.
Terrific.
Wow, a nat 20 during the Q&A. Look at that.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
All right, so yeah, that will be the end of the questions, and we've got them all written down, so we will answer them on Twitter at some point this week or today or whenever we're going to do that. So let's go around and reintroduce ourselves, talk about what we're doing this week, and we'll find somebody to raid because we share the love around here. We got so many raids today. Oh my God.
Yeah, we
It's
did.
been amazing.
We got like 1 million raids today.
Yeah.
So let's go back around the overlay, starting with Gazrick. Tell us who you are, what you do, where you're going to be.
Hey guys, I'm Masood Haque. I play Gazrick Nomrad. You can find me on the internet, Twitter and Instagram at Maroodboy, MAHRUDEBOI. And yeah, I'm here with the Rivals on Sundays. I am in the works with a project that'll be on Tuesday nights with Roll20. Can't talk more about that. Same thing on Wednesdays. We'll see something happening. And then Thursdays I do Once Upon a Game with my friend Katie May over on our channel Indoor Recess crew. And yeah, we play narratively driven games and analyze them through a critical lens and have a good time while doing it. Come hang out with us. That's me.
Right. Kent.
Hi, everybody. I'm Eugenio, DM Jazzy Hens. You can find me on the Twitters at DM Jazzy Hens. Same thing on here on Twitch. Let's see, where will I be this week? Tuesday and Thursday afternoon, I'll be on my channel, twitch.tv/DM Jazzy Hens, playing some Dragon Age. Friday evening, I will be streaming something. I have to find out if people are going to join me for a thing I want to do. But anyway, and that's it. Whoa, that's wild. All of my other stream shows are either on hiatus or done. So I guess that's it. And then, of course, here next Sunday for episode 4. Cool. Follow me on Twitter, DM Jazzy Hands. That's all.
All right, Virgil.
Hi, Brian, Urban Bohemian pretty much everywhere. I'm on Twitch 3 days a week, mostly Sunday, Tuesday, and Saturday. And then I get to do this on Sunday, which is amazing. This week is actually pretty light, which is great because I'm actually in charge, like the manager at my day job this week, so it'll actually be kind of nice not to have to do too much. But there may be something special happening on Wednesday. I just need to get details confirmed. I feel like every time we're like, "Is something happening?" I can't really talk about it. But yeah, keep an eye on my socials for something possibly happening on Wednesday. But otherwise, yeah, look for me on my channel or Bohemian, and I'll see you next Sunday here.
Excellent. Shaka.
Hey, I'm Shareef. You can follow me at shareefjackson.com, SHAREEF Jackson.com, Shareef Jackson on all social networks. I'm continuing to put up videos for my new series Equation Play, short 1-minute videos connecting STEM and gaming. So make sure to check those out at equationplay.com, and I'll link you to the YouTube playlist or just Equation Play on Instagram or Twitter or TikTok, all that good stuff. And my streaming schedule, obviously Sundays I'll be here. Monday mornings at 10 a.m. Central, I started a Kids on Bikes campaign for Roll20. So you can check that out at twitch.tv/Roll20app. On Tuesday mornings at 10 a.m., I'll be doing a video game stream here on the Rivals channel. So we are currently playing through Spiritfarer, and I'm really having a good time with that game. It's really, really, really good. And I'm actually being good, and I'm saving it till the stream. So I'm not playing it during the week, only playing it on stream. So
that's tough, especially when you like it, right? Like it's like
very
tough.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so good.
Yeah. But like it's a really cool game to like share with folks. So that's been great. And then on Thursday mornings, also at 10 a.m., I'm doing a GM prep stream for that Kids on Bikes campaign. So at twitch.tv/Roll20app, I'll be going over creating maps in a Roll20 and basically taking all the notes and stuff that we've done and like how that translates, into actually building a campaign. So check that stuff out.
Awesome. Selise.
I'm Selise, or sometimes known as Tanya, and you can find me online as Cypher And this week is actually really busy. I think I stole all the busy from Brian.
You can have it.
Tuesday at 6:00, I'm doing Flow Weaver, which is it's an interesting kind of combination VR and reality D&D session. I have to get the exact channel link, but follow on socials for that. And that's our session 0, and then we'll be doing a one-shot the next week, also Tuesday evening. Wednesday, I'll be co-hosting the Gaming Awards, which is from Gaming Magazine. I'm up for 2 awards. So that's going to be real weird and kind of awkward if I win an award while I'm co-hosting it. It'll be strange. And then Thursday, I get to take over the Xbox Twitch channel for part of Black History Month. I'll be playing Gears 5. Also that evening, I'll be guesting on the Broman podcast and then our Cyberpunk Red show. So Thursday is pretty full. And then Saturday, more D&D with the homies on my channel at 2:00. And then Sunday, we're right back here. So there's a whole lot of D&D and other stuff in my future this week.
Excellent. I had to check my planner to see if I was doing anything this week. Hi, everybody. It's me, LaTia, at LaTia Jacquise everywhere. I don't think I'm doing anything this week, which is a very ominous feeling because I feel like there's something I'm missing. But if there is something that I'm missing, you can find out about it at my Twitter page because that's where I say everything. And that's me. You can catch me here next Sunday when we see how far to Candlekeep they get because life is a journey. So we're gonna go now. I'm sorry. We're gonna go now. We're gonna raid somebody. So hang out with us while we figure out who we're gonna raid, and we will see you all next week. We love you. Take care. Be safe. Be warm. Goodbye, everybody.
Peace.
Bye all. Take care.
Bye.
Ciao.